welcome back to my channel. Today is my April plan with me. I hope you guys are super excited. I think that these spreads turned out so beautiful and perfect for spring. My favorite thing to do is to put on music while I'm setting up my bullet journal. Of course, Taylor Swift is like the way to go for this. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and get my reading spreads in order here. So I have this spread, it's my favorites of 2021. So every single month I pick a favorite of the month. For this month, it was Every Value Break, which I do have a reading vlog all about that and how much I loved it. I was obsessed. And then I have this reading stats tracker. So this is where I keep track of all of my stats and I go ahead and fill that out. And I didn't actually show you guys that finished product because there's still a couple of days in March, and so all of the stats aren't there. But you'll see that in my March wrap up. Then I have a bunch of these pages blank in order for me to put all of the book covers that I've read of 2021. So I have about like 6 to 8 pages that are just blank that I'm just going to be pasting all of the book covers that I've read for the whole entire year. And I cannot wait to see that at the end, especially since all the book covers are so beautiful. Okay, let's do a quick March flip through so you guys can see how I used my journal last month. I really enjoyed my calendar spread, my video spread, my meal planning. I did use about half of it. I didn't have to meal plan for all of the weeks. My grocery list I'm definitely keeping because I just love having that one list for the whole entire month. And then of course my budgeting is going super well. You can hear all about my budgeting and all of my trackers that I use, my cash envelopes, over on my main channel, so I will link that above in case you guys are interested in saving a bunch of money. I also posted our recent scam story, so you can hear the whole story of how we lost $28,000 while buying our house. So yeah, that's over there as well. Then I'm just flipping through. I have like to-do lists mixed in with my book reviews. I do really enjoy putting the book reviews in my bullet journal, but I am a little far behind on some of those, so I will have to go back and finish out the last few reviews for this month. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start with our April spreads. So I'm doing a new like font style that I've never done before. It just came to me right when I was setting this up. So I'm doing like big block letters in the colors that I picked for April, which is a pastel yellow, a pastel purple, and like a pastel teal. And then I'm just going across with very like long like cursive, and it looks so beautiful, you guys. Like I did all of the titles this way and I'm obsessed. It's probably gonna happen in my next like couple months of spreads. Now this is my calendar setup. I'm doing the exact same thing as last month just because it worked out so well. I really enjoy just having it as a vertical calendar instead of like in boxes. Now, a new spread that I'm doing for this month, I wanted to spring clean and declutter a bit in the house. So I just did these blocks. I think there's 24 of them. And so that way I don't have to do something every day, but the idea is to cross off one of these every single day. And so some of these are spring cleaning tasks. Some of them are decluttering tasks. There's like organizing and stuff. I just kind of came up with my own list of things that I wanted to get done. And it's gonna be just really great because I won't feel like I have this long, huge list to do or get done. It's like, okay, every day I'll just cross out one of them. I'll just focus on one of them. Some of the days I won't have to do them, and I think it'll work out really perfectly. Next spread is my video spread, which is the exact same as I've been doing. I just like kind of having a list. I mean, there's times where I cross out videos because they're not exactly what I was going to do, but this just works for a very visual for me. And then I'm starting a garden tracker. I am not actually making like a real garden. I'm going to be doing a potted garden on my front porch. And so I just wanted to pick up a couple different things like tomatoes and cucumbers, and I need a watering pot and stuff like that. And this tracker is so that way I can put like the packets or the informations from the seeds or the plant. I might buy the whole plant, but that way I can keep track of it. So I'll have the actual like crop that I planted on the left, and then I can say like when I planted it, how many days it needs to grow for, when I'm harvesting it or when it can be harvested, if it needs sun, the amount of water, and how big it's gonna go. And so that way I don't have to keep all those seed packets or keep all that information somewhere. It'll be right there. Okay, next, my grocery list. It's pretty much the same as the last few months. I changed just a little bit, obviously with the titles, and I changed like the categories a little bit. I tried to make them just fit better into what I was buying, but I really like this because you can just use this whole spread for the whole month, and it's just super nice. And then my budget tracker, it really didn't change much at all, but I've been using it so much. I just love my budget tracker. Like, I can't even like tell you guys how much I'm enjoying budgeting. I know it sounds weird and I sound really nerdy, but it's so cool to be able to like pay off that debt. It just makes me feel like, I don't know, satisfied, I guess is the word. And then I was thinking about some summer side hustles that I wanted to do. If you guys didn't know, I work at a college, so I don't really have a job during the summer, just my husband does. And so I was kind of figuring out different ways that I could continue making money in order to keep paying off that debt. Then I have some expense trackers. I did one for checking, one for cash, and one for PayPal. And these just come in really handy in order for me to know exactly where our money is going and for me to close out the budget at the end of the month. And now onto the weekly spread. I'm actually doing a weekly spread this month, or at least trying a new one out. We'll see how it goes. I always go back and forth with these. Like, I always want to try new ones out, and I just always go back to the original, like, not really a weekly spread, you know, just like writing days out when I can. But I'm gonna see if this one works for me. I don't know. I'm just always trying them. They just always look so incredibly pretty, and I'm loving these pastel colors. All right, let's do a final look for all of the spreads that I did for April. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Bye everyone.